Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode 10, I believe, of American Truck Simulator. And today we've got a delivery from Gillette, Wyoming to Cheyenne, Wyoming. We're going to be delivering insulation panels. Gonna make a good bit of money. We're finally, of what I saw, we're out of debt, but yeah, we literally just picked it up from there, so. Get back to one. Okay. Let's get on the road. But yeah, we're just trying to, we're trying to figure all this out. So this is the episode that'll be on a Thursday. Yeah, this is gonna be a long. Well, this delivery isn't too long. So I'll probably keep the mic and all that on. I'm not going to do a time lapse for a quick 246 miles. So whenever we start getting into the 400 mile category that I start doing time lapses. Although I don't know really what to talk about. But this will, this will be something that we can do. I might turn on some, I'll probably have some background music going on right about now. It'll be quiet, but it'll still be there. I think I can make it to the next stop without running out of, or the next, I think I can make it to the delivery without running out of fuel. It's a 4 hour and 16 minute journey there. I should have enough sleep to manage. Hate it whenever this chair that I got, it's an expensive ass chair, but it creaks like it's, like it's one of those old wooden rocking chairs that, have been sitting there since the 1930s. So the Great Depression, 1930s is the Great Depression. Hold on just a moment. I need to scoot back a bit. There we go. Oh boy, I really need to, there we go. And now I'm negative again. I know I am. Watch this. Negative $2,000. I got a new email. I wonder what that's all about. Okay. I don't know how, like, what level I have to be on here to get to the point, where I can get, like, you know, draw out to $1 million. The speed limit's 70 and these jackasses are only doing like 55. Maybe that'll get them to kick it in gear. Oh, speed limit's decreasing. Gotta get that speed back up now. Can't remember what I was gonna say. I was saying something and then I completely lost track. Oh, yeah, I gotta figure out what level I get the $1 million loan, and then I'll just pull out a $500,000, you know, line of credit to pay off my, you know, current amount of credit, which is like $450,000, I think. I'll pay that off, and then I'll have just a short, you know, a lot smaller amount of money to pay off every day instead of, you know, paying this $2,700. So let's take a look at this really quick. Currently I'm paying about $2,700 per round. Wait, what? I can afford to do 500 grand now? $1,800 a day, whereas these right now are costing me like $2,700 a day. So I mean, overall that's a better choice. Let's do this really quick. Let's repay. Yes. 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 And then it gives me money left over to, you know, like, say maybe work on the truck, or maybe I can, you know, I don't know, there's just more options, plus a lot smaller loan, like a lot less to pay per day. I know I paid off some of the previous loans, but this was just a better deal all around. And this will take me... Holy crap. I'm gonna be in debt for a while. Unless I can get my money up enough to not have to deal with that. Let's see what my drivers have been up to. Well, you got me doing that. So they're both asleep. Wait. No, they're driving at the moment. That guy's almost got a level... He's almost maxed out on a long distance. He's got 2 more levels and then he'll be done. This person, he's actually getting pretty far. Almost $1,100 a day out of him. Well, this guy, we're gonna go into skill training. And we're gonna put it into hazardous cargo. Okay. And then we're gonna go to Ludovic. He's actually doing pretty good. But I think he would benefit right now from also doing hazardous cargo. Because, like, once you get up to where you're dealing with, like, flammable liquids and gases, those two make a lot of money. My drivers are making more money per mile than I am, and more money per day. You see, that's why they get, you know, that's why I'm the owner, because I don't have to be making all the money. I just make a good bit. Come on. Well, while we're stuck at the stoplight, I know it's gonna pause it. I want to look at trailers again. I think I have to be level 11 to get a hold of the gas trailers. Yep, level 11 to get the fuel tanks and the gas tanks. I'll probably get the fuel tank whenever it comes available. It's very useful. And then I'll put my trailer onto one of the drivers or whatever. Just gotta make sure that I don't run myself dry on money again. I should probably turn on my right blinker. Yeah. The speed up. this drive ain't gonna be too bad. It says 2 hours left to, before we get there. 2.5. And then there's, 6 hours and 15 minutes before the delivery runs out of time. Speed limit is 80. I don't even think my truck can do 80. Oh man. I want to see what engine I've got in this truck. I might go for a Cummins. I don't know if cab was built for speed or horsepower, or torque. I know that GM, they were built, they were originally built for, they were built for certain trucks, and, they ran, like, two-stroke, diesels. They didn't have as good fuel economy, but they were meant for more speed. And then Cummins, they were built for the long distance, and they were four-strokes. They weren't built with much speed in mind, but they were built with a lot of torque, so you could get torque out all the way until, like, I don't know, about between 14 and 1800 RPMs. I don't know what level I'll be before I can get a new transmission, because I want to get the 18 speed with the retarder, but if I can't get the 18 speed with the retarder and I can just get the 18 speed, I'll get that too. And I'll just, have to watch my braking a little bit more. Because right now I can brake pretty dang good with, since I've got the retarder built into it. But as soon as, if I didn't have the retarder, it'd be taking me probably twice as long to get slowed down. $62 miles. We'll be there pretty quick, especially when considering. Now if this damn game keeps making me slow down. Screw it. I'm keeping the speed at 67. They can suck it if they don't like it. Oh yeah, that's on a different exit, and I am not trying to figure out how to get down there just for the station and all that. Although I better be looking for a fuel station as soon as I get this load delivered. Come on, come on. It's a rest area. Well, it's cool for them. Don't be getting in my way like that. I'm delivering an important load. Insulation panels, 33,000 pounds on that trailer right now. Where in the world am I at on the map? Oh yeah, this is Cheyenne, Wyoming. Looks like I entered into the, like a savanna part of the United States. Well, at least when, I might not be able to go and see these states in my own, with my own eyes in real life, but maybe I'll be able to, see it through, a video game. Or at least portions of it, see like the different colors and see what it's gonna be like if I ever do get the chance to go out there. Yeah, let's just do this one. Shit, what do they got? Oh. That one's going to Sterling. It's an important delivery, but it doesn't pay that great. That one would take me into Nebraska. That one has the best pay, but I mean, you're going all the way down to Lawton, Oklahoma. Let's see what the external contracts have. Oh, that's all Valentine stuff. Whoops. Forgot. They're doing the Valentine's Day stuff right now. That'll take me to Utah. That one would take me all the way back to Arkansas. No, thank you. I'll probably, yeah, this one looks... I'm delivering insulation panels again. Well, $2.60 a mile. And it doesn't give me a penalty whenever I sleep. Okay. Crap. Of course the game makes me go and off and do this. Come on. I'm not that great at backing up. Which is why you usually don't see me doing the, returning it, with the full-on, I can park it kind of ordeal. Because, just plain and simple, I suck at it. I think I've done this right. Yep. Come on. Come on. Might not be perfectly in the lines, but it'll work. I hope. Thank the Lord. There we go. $495, so that is definitely where we're going to be kicking on the time-lapse. We're definitely going to be kicking on the time-lapse for this delivery, because that's a good bit of mileage, and I don't think you all really want to sit through it. I'll get us on the road at least. Off my brides. This is a Kenworth W900. I don't think the game just crashed. Alright everybody, we are back. My game, every time I get into a wreck like that, the game completely crashes. And then I don't get into a wreck. I can't even make sense of it. I can't even pretend to make sense of it. We're gonna stop here. That way I can get fuel. Well, I'll probably go and get serviced on. Put my, get some sleep, and then get fuel. Yeah, so it's only a quick journey there. But after we get there and I do all that, we're going to kick on the time lapse. Wait, when in the world did Kenworth's, the W900 have an automatic? Okay, the game's letting me get out without, having to struggle. Okay, first things first, we're stopping at the mechanic side of everything. Which means I'm gonna go into the map really quick and get rid of that. Okay, and then let's see, service. Oh boy. Brand new tires, there we go. Truck configurator. I mean, I could go with these. I just want... Well, there's the 18 speed right there. I won't have the 18 speed with the retarder till... Well, probably until... Okay, what do I currently have in here? Ah, I do have a Cummins. Oh, wow. The Caterpillar engine gives me more blow-in torque. It gives me 200 more pound-feet of torque at the same RPMs as the Cummins. And I mean, they have the same horsepower, but I get 200 more pound-feet of torque. Yeah, that looks good. And then that's outrageous. I'll just stick back with my day cab. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my short 6x4. And well, I got the 18 speed, got the Caterpillar. That's all I need for now. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. One more thing I wanted to see if I could get. I don't know if it's possible. Accessories. Tank. I'm currently running the aluminum 120, huh? I'd rather run a lot bigger of a fuel tank. $120. That'll give me a lot more fuel. Okay, that's all I wanted, was a bigger fuel tank. And more horsepower. Because, dear Lord, I'm probably gonna need it. More horsepower, more gears. Now I'm really gonna have to answer with how much fuel I'm gonna have to get. Oof, this is gonna suck. Here we go. Run 170 gallons. It'll be nighttime when my character wakes up. Oh, it's morning. this one. RPMs, have an 800 or about 1800 pound-feet of torque. That's quite a bit. Come on, get the speed up. Alright, well, now that we're on the road, I'm gonna start up the time lapse, and I'll see you all whenever there's only about 50 miles left. Okay, we're back from the time lapse. Little bit quicker than what I was planning on doing. I was planning on only doing like well, I was planning on, you know, stopping it at 50 miles, but 65, 70, close enough. Especially whenever the miles just go flying down because, you know, I'm on the highway. What? I was just at a freaking wait, like a inspection like 100 miles ago. Yeah, I don't understand that. I was literally just at a freaking inspection, or you know, Well, at least they aren't angry about my, you know, vehicle being somewhat damaged. I'll have to go through and figure out. Every time I get into a wreck on the game, it completely breaks. So I haven't had damage to my vehicle since... It's been a while, actually. I think the last time I had any damage was whenever I was in Louisiana. Well, since before my PC went off to get repairs. Like, I might have experienced little tidbits of damage, but not enough to really have a cause for concern. It's either I'm getting better at this game, or my PC just doesn't know, or the game doesn't handle damage the same as it did prior. I'm thinking about ramping up the graphics to Ultra, which could cause even more issues, but turning the traffic and all that down, traffic, the weather, and stuff like that to counter for the graphics. And maybe it'll help, you know, my game from keeping it from crashing. Although I am running I'm literally recording as I'm playing, you know, a game that's pretty intense on the PC. So I don't know. I'll have to look into it, see if there's a way to work with all that. I was about to say, you better turn left. What the heck, let's just do it. Let me see, this might be a cheeky way around it, but... Oh... Yeah, I think there's a way to come in around the side. And then come in and pull straight through. An extra 90 XP for just, you know... for just being able to outthink the game. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is just insane. A little more. Got a little extra money there. Trailer maneuvering bonus 55. They didn't realize that you could actually just go around it. Let's see, what are we gonna do next episode? Next episode... That's a long delivery. 3 grand, and I'd have 5 hours to do it. No, thank you, sir. That one will take me all the way to California. And that's the northern part of California. That's right in the area that I got into a wreck. Oof. That one will take me into mountain territory. I'm not completely against it. I just don't really like to do that. That one will take me into the southern part of California. 30 less miles. They're the same price on, you know, how much you make per mile. Just that one will be a lot more dangerous because I'm having to go through mountainous areas again. I'll probably go down to San Jose, California. And then we'll see if we can get a delivery that'll take us from California all the way back over into, like, this, you know, this little 6 state area. Be a long journey, either that or maybe even Louisiana. I don't know. Maybe if, you know, that doesn't work, I'll go up to Washington. Not a big fan of Washington, but I want to, you know, get some long deliveries out. Maybe go into some new areas. That won't take me up to into Oregon. Looks like a little bit of Oregon isn't, you know, mountainy, curvy roads. Huh. Well, we'll make sure we begin that one. When I say begin, I really just mean that I'm accepting it. Crap. Now I gotta pull out of here. Next episode will be like, well, back in California again. I hadn't even planned on going back to California. I guess that's just how things work out, though. really see what I'm dealing with. Oh. I may or may not have turned a bit too hard. No, no, I got this. I can do this. Crap. Shit. Shit. Come on. Keep it backing up. There we go. Stop it. Alright. And then we'll go to... I need a screenshot for today's episode. Alright. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to like button down below if you have. Be sure to subscribe. Next episode will be making our way to California. Bye for now.